What's up, guys? Eric here with Driverlineup.com. I have to restart this video because Jenna just talked shit on the last video. She was talking shit. Jenna is an excellent shit talker, but we didn't want to include that shit talking in the video.
Is this really how you're going to start your new video?
Now I'm going to keep it over there on her too. Yes, we had a good video going until she started talking shit. Anyway, Eric and Jenna with Driverlineup.com.
World's okayest steering wheel holder. World's best shit talker.
World's okayest. I wouldn't put her in the best category, but she is definitely the okayest.
If shit talking was like an Olympic sport, I would be a gold medalist.
Perhaps. Anyway. That guy sounded very super truckerish. Anyway, we're at the Prime Yard in Springfield, twiddling our thumbs because we got a load going to North Carolina. Said it in the last video attempt, but so it's not, well, but anyway, Jenna will tell you guys. She's my witness that every time I call Driver Lineup, because Driver Lineup is not only our YouTube brand, but it's like a FedEx and NASCAR here at Prime. It's who you call to get loads. It's who you take your bills to. It's who you pick up your bills to. It's kind of Grand Central Station for that kind of information, which is why we use Driver Lineup, because our website is kind of that too. For drivers, you know, come bring information, get information, etc. Anyway, the first thing I say when I call Driver Lineup this entire year is exactly the same every single time, which is,
do you have any loads leaving the yard not going to California?
Exactly. Do you have any loads, anything going off the yard that is not California? That's the first thing I say to Driver Lineup every single time. Because if you don't say that, then they first tell you a load going to California. So I think it was Andrew over there. He's a pretty cool guy. He says, "Yeah, we got one going to New Jersey." I don't say anything. He says, "We got one going to Detroit." I don't say anything. And he says, "Okay, those aren't doing anything for you. How about North Carolina?" I'm like, "Yeah, how many miles is that? 1,000 miles. Okay, when's it due? Thursday morning. All right, let's do that." So that's where we're going. Don't know how much it pays, but it's gets us to a good spot in North Carolina. Well, North Carolina is not that great. Sometimes
decent area to reload in North Carolina.
Yeah, sometimes it can be a little tough. Sometimes you sit a little in North Carolina, but we know of a couple places where we've gotten good loads out of there. Tyson plant. There's a great Tyson plant there on the east side of the state, a little bit east of Greensboro.
It's paved.
That is paved, nice and big, nice, easy to back in. Trailers are always preloaded, always ready to go.
But now that you say always ready to go, we'll
probably jinx myself if we have to go over there and pick up a load. But even the big, wide paved lot for a Tyson, you gotta appreciate. So, know that place. There's Smithfield out there.
Smithfield, it's big, it's busy, it's a little crazy, but they're normally ready to go.
They're ready to go, and they let you park there if you need to. There's a couple places we know of that. So I was like, all right, well, we gotta get rolling again. So North Carolina is a safe bet. We'll drop down to 60 and do the Tennessee route. So anyway, that's our story, and we're sticking to it. Yeah, Jenna's reminding me of all the things I said in the video. I had to stop because she talked shit. But if you haven't seen it, go to Asian My Show. Asian MAI show on YouTube. Johnson's Logic did an interview with him today, which was a much better representation of leasing with Prime, and also spoke a little bit about company driving, because he did both, so he can speak to both with some credibility. and it was a much better representation versus an interview that happened last week with a Prime driver. So,
which wasn't swell.
It didn't go swell. That last one, it was a misrepresentation. I think there were some blanket statements made that were not that great. So anyway, yeah, that's our situation. Oh, and then had a little bit of a tire issue that was fun. Last time we came to Springfield, we had a steer tire that was getting a little bit low. Drive tire. I don't know why I keep saying steer tire. Drive tire that was getting a little bit low. It had like got down in the upper 90s when we were on our way into Springfield, so I figured I'd just air it up, when we're home. But I didn't air it up. You see this tiny little dog right here?
Aww.
There's a super tiny dog right next to us. She's like, "Hey guys, what's up? What's going on?"
The dog. It's really cute.
What's going on, guys? Check it out. Oh, you got. How come you can't? There he is. So what's going on? What are you filming? What are you doing? Is that YouTube you're doing? Anyway, so we go out and fire up the truck today. It was the first time we started the truck in like 9-10 days, and that tire was at 75 psi. So, which is a little weird.
No bueno.
A little weird. But there's no signs of leaking. There's nothing stuck in the tire that I could find. It's holding air. We drove 20 miles to get about 20 miles. It's probably about 20 miles to get to Prime. Maybe not that far.
It's like 20 minutes.
20-minute drive. And not only did it hold, it actually added a couple pounds once it warmed up. So hopefully that sticks, because I really don't want to be dealing with tire issues when we get out on the road, especially considering this one's going to be long for us. For a lot of you guys at Prime, you're going to look at us like we're a couple pansies, but 4 weeks straight for us without being able to take a hotel stay in the middle is a long time. I don't care. I'm going to say it. We're posh. Don't forget, we're the world's okayest steering wheel holders. So 4 weeks of always being available for dispatch the entire 4 weeks is going to be a fun ride. So, but we did it last year. We ran this way through the holidays, through Christmas and New Year's, and it actually wasn't bad. I mean, once we got right up against Christmas and that whole week through New Year's, there was like no traffic. There was shit traffic leading up to Christmas, but no traffic. Truck stops were all empty, very empty. So you could park wherever the hell you wanted. Never wait for showers, never wait for food. So that's what we're going to be doing for Christmas and New Year's, is sitting right here in these two seats. So anyway, we're sitting here waiting for this load. It's not supposed to be here until later tonight or first thing tomorrow morning.
Just cracking up at the world's okayest four-legger back there. She's literally watching every single person come out of the YouTube and walk into their trucks.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet here at Prime, guys. It's like strangely quiet. There's lots of parking spaces. There's no line, and there was no line in the express bay. There was not lines at the plaza. So it's a little quiet here, which I like. Now the pad was not quiet. Holy crap. Pad was slamming.
Everyone but one was
every single training pad except for one was active, and then there were multiple trucks around the perimeter doing pre-trip with a group of students, which by the way, we heard you see the world's okayest four-wheeler right there. By the way, we heard that there's such a need for trainers right now that it's easier to become a trainer right now. I wouldn't say easier. If you're thinking about training at Prime, now's the time, because I think it was a couple months ago, like literally just a couple months ago, if you were a trainer, it was hard to get a student. Now it's flipped the other way around. if you're a student, it's hard to get a trainer. So now's the time to train, man. They're needing some trainers. But yeah, the pad over there is absolutely slammed. Oh, it's good to be back at Prime. Good to be back. What else? What's new? I'm just kind of in limbo right now. Don't know what to do. Probably gonna get up there and make my bed, which is not made. Just threw everything up there. Jenna got the downstairs all cleaned up and nice and made, and then I just threw all my shit upstairs. So get up there and make the bed. Probably get some dinner. Maybe try to get a couple hours of sleep. That's about it. That's about it. Am I forgetting anything? Everybody says in the comments we need more Jenna on the channel. Jenna says in response to all those comments, what? I'm putting her on the spot. Oh, she just went stealth mode. She just entered a distrusted area. Is that what they call it on Assassin's Creed? Restricted area. She had to put the hood on and go into stealth mode.
I don't know, like, I just feel like a dork. Like, I'm a dork. I don't know why anybody wants me on the videos.
Everybody wants you on the videos. Every single
Why?
video. We need more Jenna. Every single video.
Why?
Because I'm ugly and boring.
No.
So we'll work on it. Anyway, guys, thank you to all of you who are joining Driverlineup.com. It is a social network. It has its own mobile app, and then our Discord channel, which has a mobile app. There's a lot of Grim, man. Cannot thank you enough. Grim, who is another Prime driver. He's like literally a wizard of Discord. You know, like the Discord does some amazing stuff that I'm learning every day, and he's able to set this whole server up. And it's not just a messaging app. I mean, you can call each other on it, you can stream video on it, video calls, and we've got a lot of channels on there, and I think we're getting close to 100 drivers that are on Discord, and we are up to 200 drivers on our social app. So thank you guys so much for joining that. If you haven't already done so, please do so.
Just trying to create a better space than Facebook. So many people are just done with Facebook, you know. It's always some sort of drama and blah blah blah. So what's cool about Driverlineup, the app and the Discord, both of them, it's drivers that actually want to help other drivers and encourage you and all of that. So like, you don't have to be afraid of asking a question on there. Nobody's gonna bust your balls and act like it's a dumb question. You know, the only dumb questions are questions you don't ask. So
yeah, and honestly, a lot of us just shoot the shit on there, you know. Yeah. But there's a lot of good talk about, you know, putting disc brakes on trucks, HID headlights, wheel balancers, using wheel balancers on Freightliners at Prime. All kinds of good stuff on there that, you know, yeah, it's a cool place. Anyway,
good memes.
Join us there. The links to both of those are below. They'll take you directly to sign up. You can download the mobile apps after you sign up. Valhalla, that's awesome. There's a truck. I was literally just talking about Assassin's Creed, and a truck just went by that had Valhalla on the side, which is the latest Assassin's Creed. And I logged a lot of Assassin's Creed time while we were home. That's how I stayed up all night every night.
He watched Mandalorian and played Assassin's Creed. He is a nerd.
It is what it is. I'm also to go into that nerdish stuff a little bit for a second. Why did they not just call Baby Yoda Baby Yoda?
Yeah, like, but
she doesn't really like Star Wars, and she was like, what?
That's not true. I like classic Star Wars. They ruined Star Wars with all the new Star Wars movies. They're terrible.
That's true.
But Mandalorian's pretty good. But, like, I mean, Jar Jar Binks, really?
Yeah, that's
true. Jar Jar Binks.
That's true. Anyway, guys, we're going to get something to eat. I'm going to try to get a little bit of a nap and wait for this load to come up. So, checking with you again tomorrow from the road. Thanks so much, guys. Be safe, make good decisions, and as always, drive to thrive. Talk to you soon.